Thank you for joining us on Hawaii's only live local newscast at 7.
The death toll from the Lahaina tragedy rose to 115 people this evening. Today on Maui, President Biden told the people of Hawaii that the whole nation is grieving.
The victims identified today are Lahaina residents, 59-year-old Douglas Glay and 45-year-old Juan De Leon. Their names were released shortly after the president left Maui after spending hours on the ground touring the devastation and speaking with first responders and survivors.
The president assured everyone that as long as he's in office, the federal government will provide Maui whatever it takes for as long as it takes. It was an unprecedented visit during a very difficult time for Hawaii. We begin our coverage tonight with Sam Spangler.
Things have calmed down greatly here at Kahului's airport after President Joe Biden and Dr. Jill Biden, the First Lady, boarded Air Force One and took off at about 4:47 this evening. That was after their trip to Lahaina, after which they boarded Marine One to get back to the airport. A full force of display from the federal government. And that matches what President Biden says is a whole government effort for Maui. At 11:11, President Biden touching down on Maui. The President and First Lady Jill Biden greeted by Governor Josh Green and Hawaii's congressional delegation. Minutes later, the contingent back to the skies in Marine One. The chopper convoy flying past the Kula and Olinda fires before heading around Ma'alaya, finally to the scarred remains of Lahaina.
Well, hello, people of Maui. You've shown such absolute incredible courage. That's not hyperbole. I want you to know, on behalf of the United States of America, all the nation, the American people stand with you.
The president and Hawaii's officials walking along Front Street, the still standing 150-year-old banyan tree reminding the president of his friendship with Hawaii's late great Senator Daniel Inouye.
One of the people who took me under his wing when I first got to the Senate was Danny Inouye. He used to talk about the Kingdom of Hawaii.
The president meeting with community leaders, kupuna, and FEMA personnel. With much concern over locals keeping their land, President Biden says the rebuild will be Maui built.
We will be respectful of the sacred grounds and the traditions that rebuild the way the people of Maui want it built, not the way others want it built. We're going to rebuild the way the people of Maui want it built.
President Biden later clarifying what he means as whole government effort. He says, whatever Lahaina needs, it will get. Reporting from Kahului Airport, Sam Spangler, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.